Greetings, greetings, and welcome to my full moon meditation. Now, I'm going to do an intro, and as you jump on, I would love you to say hello. Let me know where you're calling in from. Let me know if you are having a drink of anything, or you're eating, or whatever you're doing. But I would like to say that in this version that I am creating tonight, it's really important that you are not driving or you are not utilizing any concentration, or you are not required to be concentrating on anything else. So, in other words, when you're listening to this, it is quite powerful. And so, therefore, make sure you are in a relaxed place. And I want to say hello to you guys as you're jumping on, and I'm sending you so much love right here. And my name's Terry Messenger, and I am a world-class coach and trainer. And I love transforming people's lives and then turning their transformation into their legacy. So creating epic content for people to be able to stand in their genius zone, to be able to grow, expand, and be the very best version. So I know that we're going to have people in my group, and that is where the majority are probably going to be. But I would love you to say hello, because this is real life. And, here I am with all my notes, because I write all my own scripts. I write all of my own creations. And what I want to do is I want to share a little bit about this to you. Now, firstly, we are experiencing a full moon at the moment. So this is a powerful time to transcend. This is a really good time to create change and to alchemize and to transmute, because a lot of emotions start to come up. And we have really been in a very hard year this year. There's been so much happening. So it's really important. This full moon meditation is going to be super powerful. And I'm actually going to be teaching this as a mastery in my Master Key program. So that means that I'm going to deliver it as a beautiful, peaceful meditation. And you're going to go to a place called Nirvana. You're going to go to a place, where there is, like paradise. And hello there. I can see that people are saying hello. But if you are in my community, unfortunately, I can't see the comments, only if you are on my business page. So I am sending you love. So I want you to imagine that you are going to go to a destination, right? Imagine this: if you could go to a place where it is really sacred, it's like a beautiful island, it's where only you are called to go. And this island is going to allow you to heal all of your wounds, to release and let go of your negative patterns, whether that is that you are suffering from, patterns of sadness, bitterness, anger, or whether you're feeling held back or even overwhelmed. Now, this can be made manifest in the physical form, and it can also manifest in your emotions, stopping and blocking you from doing, being, and actually, achieving all your goals. So imagine if you could clear everything in this beautiful place called paradise. Imagine you are royal and you are going to be given the royal treatment. It's going to be in this beautiful place, like a forest, a green, lush forest. And you are going to be king, queen, royal, and head at the table. You are going to be given specific, specialized treatment and a robe, a white robe over a bathing suit, where you are going to go out into this beautiful rainforest where it is tropical, where it is just about to sunset. So the sun is about to set, and you are going to embark on a healing and a transformational experience. And your higher consciousness needs to be in full authority so that you will be in control. But the good news is that during this meditation, you don't need to logically think or, even consider anything that you may be trying to think of, because your higher consciousness is going to do all the work for you, okay? So let's sit back, let's relax, and I am going to turn my visual camera off and I'm going to explain to you why. Because when I'm actually doing my thing, I tend to make funny faces, right? And I tend to go into this like really la-di-da kind of real blissful mode, and that may distract you. So we don't need any distractions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera off and I'm going to begin the activation. Now, before we start, what I'd like you to do is I would like you to consider a goal, something that you really want to achieve, right? Now, that goal may be in your career. It could be succeeding and achieving and, really coming into what you call success, where you are loving what you do and you are thriving and you are doing so well. On the other hand, you may want to manifest relationships or a intimate soulmate relationship. On the other hand, it could be your health, your wellness, your energy that you're actually wanting to manifest. So, whether it is money, whether it is health, whether it is relationship, that is totally sacred to you. So, bring something up into the eye of your mind and set an intention about what you would like to call in. Okay. Now, of course, this is about you becoming that person. It's not about you just wishing that you want to be more successful or wishing that you want to attract the right soulmate or wishing that you had more money or wishing that you could look better or feel better or be healthier. This is about becoming all of those elements and really becoming the person that you want to be. And I see you, Pam, I see you, Des, I see all these people in the group, but I'm sorry I can't see you if you are in the group. And I know that's probably where majority are watching. So the intention is set your goal, okay? And once you know whether you want to focus on, your career, your relationships, your money, your health, whatever it is, I want you to imagine that you are going to become that person. But of course, in the past, up until now, you haven't quite achieved what you wanted. And the only reason you haven't is because you've had things that have stood in the way. Now, as I take you through this powerful modality, we're going to unblock, we're going to dissolve, we're going to clear and transmute. So I just ask now, by intention of the universe, the guides, that only the people who are meant to see and hear this will actually be able to find this. This is going to be temporarily on my pages and in my group because it goes into a vault. And of course, it only begins when I turn off the camera and I start the activation process. And that's when the power begins. So set your intention and I will do all the rest of the work. And as my voice speaks, just allow yourself to know you are in full control, that your intention is set for your greatest endeavor to achieve what you want to achieve. And I look forward to hearing your feedback. And also to being able to understand and know by my power of intention that you are going to receive something really special in this full moon meditation. So now I'd like you to take a deep, long breath in through your nose and hold it for the count of 4. Breathe in now and hold. 2, 3, 4, and release with a big sigh as you let it go. Now, this time, I want you to take another deep breath, and this is by the authority of you giving permission to claim your power, to claim your strength, to claim your genius. And when you release, you're going to let go by intention any negativity, any blockages, any emotional baggage that you've been holding on to. 1, 2, 3, breathe in through your nose, hold. 2, 3, 4, and release out, all the way out. And are you ready to liberate? And are you ready to set yourself free? Free from the deep wounds of the past and the negative emotions that have been holding you back, that have been holding your success hostage. These wounds may have come from your own life, and then again, they may have come from ancestral lineage, and they have been captured in the memory of your muscle. These manifest and show up, and they show up and they can create feelings of emotions, anger, unresolved resentment. Sometimes they cause deep wounds that cause triggers. And at certain times, we may feel triggered in moments, triggered in certain environments. If you can bear and allow your soul to release all contracts of any scars, any wounds from the past, any threads of shame, guilt, or fear, you will be able to let go and release the memories that are holding you back from your goal, from every muscle and cell of your body. So sometimes we may be affected by someone who upsets us in our life. We may have heard someone say something or experienced a devastation. And whether we were young in our childhood or even carried in our mother's womb or in our teenage years, the muscles hold on to these old memories. However, you can let all of that go. And I'm going to take you on a magical journey. And this magical journey is where you come in to your freedom, and you are coming in to a place where you intentionally let go and release everything holding you back from your goal, all of the wounds of the past, and maybe the triggers that show up through people, or show up through a full moon, or show up through a song or something you hear. It's time for you to lift the scales from your eyes and allow those scales to fall away so that you can see the world through new eyes, so you can have new, refreshed vision, so you can call in confidence, courage, power, and you can end all the old contracts that are holding you back from releasing and being all that you know that you want and desire to be. So we're going to release the karmic patterns, the repetitive patterns. That's right. It's time to dissolve the spiral loops. It's time to put a new spin on the way you do life and the way you see life and the way you experience life. And you can do that right now as you release the past, because the past is no longer here. The now is your greatest gift. I want you to imagine you're about to build your empire, and your empire is going to be built on rock solid ground. That's right. And as you decree to dissolve, clear, and release any patterns, any wounds, contracts held in the muscles of your body, I'm going to be asking for your permission. So, do I have permission to help you treat the painful emotions, the blockages holding you back, the scales on your eyes? Do I have permission to help you to free yourself from whatever burdens that you are holding onto, and to let go of anything stored in your body that is causing you the habits, maybe the habits impacting your physical, emotional, or spiritual? And all this can manifest and show up as an addiction, a bad habit, a repetitive pattern of repeating the same old thing over and over. It can reveal the past memories, can reveal and actually manifest through adrenal, through fatigue and health issues. So whether it affects you through habits, addictions, emotion, or physical, do we have permission for you to give control to your higher consciousness, to access all of its power and to rise up so that you can heal all of your past wounds and memories, the attitudes, the behaviors, and let go and begin a whole new paradigm. It's time to switch off the old triggers. It's time to recode and rewire and come into a new beginning. And as you contemplate new beginnings, I want you to imagine that you are going to have all the details of the infinite, miraculous pearls of wisdom that are going to come into you, through you, and so that you are able to allow yourself to heal every fiber and every muscle in your body that is holding you back from what you truly deserve. This is your time. That's right. Your time to treat yourself as royalty. You deserve it. You know you deserve it. And as you now allow yourself this time to tap into your pleasure codes, to tap into your opulence, to tap into your original birthright, and I want you to crown yourself royalty as you are seated at the table of a majestic palace in a regal paradise surrounded by lush green trees and beautiful waterfalls and rock pools. This is a divine paradise with valleys and pure water that flows like a currency. And that flowing water stream is like the endless abundance of the promise of your life being made manifest. For your higher consciousness to now take control so that you may be able to step into your love, into your serenity, into your courage, your strength, your passion, so that you may experience every great virtue that you require to be all that you want to be under the sun. As you are seated at this table, your journey now begins. The healing journey. You are offered a snowy white robe, thick, lustrous, and you go to a private room where you are in a bathing suit under your clothing, and you now place the robe over your bathing suit. You are now requested to begin this deep sacred ritual. And as this soft, warm robe embraces your skin, giving you that feeling of a warm hug and that security, as if you are a child, an innocent child being groomed for your greatest royal highness. And so now you are ushered onto a path. And this path is a beautiful golden path where the soles of your feet can feel the smooth, golden, wonderful, smooth stone. And as you walk along this golden path, the sunlight ready to sunset is peeping through the trees. And you hear the sound of water, the water and the beautiful promise of the cleansing that is about to take place. It has a sign with your name leading you to a beautiful place. And you see rocks and stony walls that are glistening with diamonds and emeralds. It's as if you are in the richest, most royal place in this beautiful rainforest. And you see crystal clear waters. And these waters, you are already aware, are prepared for you to heal, to cleanse, to purify. There is another sign over to your right. This is your healing pool. And then a lady arrives and offers you a tall glass of a cool refreshment, a beverage. And this is a beverage that holds minerals and vitamins and every nutrient under the sun that is going to clean the inner walls of your body, that is going to purify every cell, that is going to rejuvenate your organs and give you new, fresh life. And as you drink from this tall glass, you notice it's cool and pleasant to taste. And as the fresh taste goes down into your stomach, you place your hand right there on your stomach. You take a deep breath of new life. It's as if every cell and fiber and molecule of your body is already restoring to brand new life. The next segment is the ritual of you. And this is where you give permission to go down into the cleansing pool. And if you feel that it is right for you to give permission, if it's safe for you to let go and release of the strongholds, the contracts, the emotional wounds that have held you back from being that person and calling in what your true desire of your heart is, then I'm going to ask you to go through this next ritual. And this next ritual is where you are ushered onto the rocks where the steps are leading down into that beautiful pool. And suddenly the lady gives you instructions and you see a sign, and the sign tells you that every step you're about to take is a deliberate step of your intention, and every step releases and lets go of the old, deeper and deeper and deeper. That's right. And this lady assures you that your higher consciousness gives full permission so that you can cleanse and release and let go. And so as you see the azure blue waters and the instructions with 10 steps, you take your first step and you feel the tepid water around your ankles. 10. And as you go down to the next step, 9. You read on the instructions that as the sun goes down and disappears, you let go and release from every muscle and cell of your body all that karmic energy, all the anger, all of the triggers of sadness that have held you back. You know what they are. 8. And the sun begins to go down in its amber radiance. 7. You are now on the 4th step and the water is around your knees. 6. And now the sun goes down. 5. And now the water is around your hips and you can feel that beautiful temperature of lukewarm water healing your body and cleansing. 5. As you go deeper and deeper and deeper. That's right. 4. And now it is moving and you feel this cleansing purification all around your chest. It's like every muscle memory is letting go. It's like the history of your life and the past ancestral lineage and all the sins and all of the guilt and the shame are now releasing. 4. And as you are ready to experience 3, a full moon arrives, and in its radiance of its fullness, you see the water glistening. 2, the star that is now shining brightly upon you gives off a golden light, And that golden light is your North Star, shining directly through that full moon, giving that full moon a new alchemy, alchemizing, bringing the crystal clear purity, renewal, as that golden light now moves through into your body. And do I have permission now to help you, to give the permission for your cells to release all the stuck energy, all of the old feelings of anger, bitterness, resentment, and do a past history check, even through hundreds and hundreds of years, dating right back to the beginning of time. And if your higher consciousness gives permission, then I ask that golden light to come right through. And as you feel that new, renewed energy, one, it's almost like your North Star is now radiating, alchemizing the full moon. Now it is shining upon you, and you feel a sense that your arms are lifted up and lifted out, and you are receiving courage. You are receiving confidence. You are receiving love, peace, joy. And as you receive this healing, your body begins to transform from the inside out. All the toxins are now releasing and leaving through the soles of your feet. And as you see the murky water coming out through the soles of your feet, it's like the new golden light is now completely renewing, purifying every cell. And your thoughts are now renewed to your favorite superhero, your childhood superhero, your dream of who and what you wanted to be when you grew up. What did your superhero look like? What did they feel like when they stood in their power? What did they do for the world? I want you to imagine you are receiving this superhero, and as you are anchoring it, you feel it going into your body, and you can squeeze your right hand. And as you squeeze your right hand, you are harnessing the confidence, the courage, the power, the clarity. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And now release. And now as you immerse under the water, and all the wounds and emotions and habits and old attitudes and old perspectives and the shame and the guilt that had been locked inside the cells, that had triggered you around certain times, around certain people, around certain things, I want you to sense that that is all washing away. That's right. And I knew you could do this. You always had it in you. And as you now allow the decades and generations of emotional ties to be dissolved, I want you to rise up, rise from this beautiful rock pool, where you feel like your childhood favorite superhero, and you can feel your body strong and powerful. I want you to anchor your right hand as if you are feeling victorious, like a superhero that conquers in the movie. You have conquered many hundreds of years of this blockage, and you feel victorious. You feel the alchemy, and you look up to the full moon, and now the full moon has a whole new powerful reminder that whenever that full moon comes, you will be reminded of your power. You will be harnessing, even without your conscious awareness, that you have received. And if you give permission by your higher consciousness to receive love, to receive peace, to receive joy, I ask you now to hold that color in your hand. And it's almost as if you're looking at another signboard. You're nearly now at the end of your journey of conquering and coming in to who you were born to be. And on this signboard, it says that you're in the future. You're in the future, and you are now creating the life you want, the relationships that you desire, the respect, the abundance of your wealth, your health and your body and every part of you, your habits and your rituals match and align with your reminder of your royalty, your inner power. And as you claim this, if it is good for you to claim this, in the future, that you stand, you feel it as if the gift is inside you. And I wonder how that feels. I wonder what it's like to feel so much love now, so much confidence, every muscle and cell of your body. That's right. And now, as if you're walking back to the present on the golden path that leads you, it feels like the golden path is rolling and flowing, and you have this current of this flow of effortlessness, grace, peace, and divine strength. And as you begin to flow back, you bring and integrate the love, the peace, the alchemy, the relationships, the magnetism, the confidence, the courage. And you also see with the third eye what you've called in, your goal that you've made manifest. It's like every vision board that one could ever make is now fanning into flames of a compelling, vibrant, and most beautiful, beautiful, crystal clear goal of yourself, living into your rituals and habits of excellence. That's right. And now bring it back, all the way to where you are, all the way to where you are in the present, where you're going to be crystal clear, laser lucid focused. And at the speed of light, your whole body temple is filled with golden light, love, courage, confidence, power. And now you open your eyes, and now you return, and now you come back to your potent power as if you are ready to embrace the world. So now as you come back, on the count of 3, I will bring you back. 1, coming back with courage. 2, with confidence. 3, with power. Okay, and that was my meditation for you. I wrote it this afternoon. This is all part of my gifting. And I just want to say, for those of you who are doing my master key, in other words, you're either coming in to transform your life or you're coming in to learn the art of this powerful, potent work that I do, that I call my sacred service. So, what you're going to expect in the master key is that meditation is going to be given to you as a step by step process to help master any part of your life, and also to be able to impart it to others. So I am looking forward to beginning that. So that starts coming up this Saturday. So if you are not in the master key, we do still have places. If you want to be a case study and have that option, please contact me. I am going to put a booking link here. This is only going to be held in this space. This meditation is going into the Master Key Vortex and will only be here for a couple of days. So I want to say to you how you can make the most of it. I'm going to ask you to begin by journaling and stating, if you can do it now, especially after this meditation, excuse me, write down what it is that you're calling in, right? And write it down and say it in the now. I have called in confidence, courage, power. What does that look like? What does that feel like? And you're welcome. I'm seeing all the thanks, and I'm seeing, as I said, two pages. One's my business page and the other one's my group where my community is. And by demand, I did this, and I am sending you out so much love. Remember, this is the power of intention, and it is really given to you by the power of your decision to accept it. So write that down, journal what you've called in, and by you actually putting a comment and letting me know how you enjoyed this or anything you would like to know, that's going to activate it even more. So my name's Terry Messenger. Please feel free to contact me if you want to come into my program, my training, be a part of the potent mastery of being able to become, to step into your genius zone and become an elite leader in your field, where there'll never be any competition ever again, because your uniqueness, your mastery, and your power will come to life. That's all I got for you. Love you guys, and I'll see you soon.